Hello, I'm Sailaja Menon. I'm a licensed counseling psychologist. In life, we are all taught to acquire things, but never to lose them. We are also taught that acquiring things can make us complete and whole. And we are taught that when we lose things, we just replace them. For example, we replace or bury our feelings. Certain life changes, even if they are positive, can result in a sense of loss. And with that loss comes a certain sense of feelings and thoughts. Working through these thoughts and feelings is called grieving. Grief is actually a very normal and natural process associated to loss. Grief is not necessarily limited to the death of a loved one. Grief can also be a result of a loss related to a cherished idea, person, or a thing. Let me give you a couple of examples where you could be feeling a sense of loss and you would be grieving. It could be a sense of losing a loved one. It can be when you feel you have lost a very cherished relationship. It can be a break of a friendship. It could be when you move to a different country and you've left your loved ones behind. It could be when you have changed jobs. It could be when you're moving to a new school or to a college. It could be divorce. And last but not least, it could even be retirement. Now, when we talk about grieving and the grieving process, there's generally 5 stages to grieving, which every one of us would go through if you are experiencing a sense of loss. The 5 stages starts off with the first one being denial. You feel a deep sense of powerlessness and you feel totally isolated when you are experiencing the sense of denial. You do feel that you have no power over the situation. You then go into a stage of bargaining. And when I say bargaining, you're constantly looking towards your past and wondering, what if only. So you really don't accept the reality. You continue to stay in the past. And then comes the stage of anger, where you feel a deep sense of rage and violence towards what you have experienced. The loss is just unbearable and you're unable to kind of talk about it. You feel extremely upset about what has happened and you're trying so very hard to fix it and you internalize all of that anger. The next stage is depression, where you could go into a stage of feeling totally worthless, helpless, useless, and feeling so very sad and feeling tearful all the time. And then you come to the last stage of acceptance, where you realize that you really have the power to change, to heal, and to get better. You also feel that you have a total sense of the reality and you actually surrender to reality. And when you surrender to reality, there is a total sense of feeling responsible for that reality. And that responsibility means taking an action. So if you are really experiencing these stages in your life, or you feel you're getting stuck in one of these stages and you're unable to get to that stage of acceptance, please come and see a psychologist who can help you work through these stages and get you to that stage of acceptance so that you can lead a normal and a happy life moving forward.